Greetings and salutations. This is H.J. Armstrong, citizen, scholar, saint. I am a businessman and historian with considerable experience, access to America's secret archives, and Christian discernment. The main project that I have been working on for the last few years is called the bull-queer theory of history. After studying the patterns of history long enough to uncover the meanings, I have made startling discoveries which will lead to a true revolution in our understanding of history, especially American history. Given that this concept is most likely new to you, I would like to get a chance to explain the BQ and how it works. Throughout all of history, there have been those who have power and those who do not have power. The insiders and the outsiders. The rich and the poor. The wealthy and the mob. The best and the rest. How is it that one group has always maintained such a stranglehold on power while the rest of us are left looking on? How is it that one group of people have consistently emerged victorious, seeing their principles become law, whereas the rest of us have been shamed into submitting to the strange values of others? All of our political outcomes in this country from its very foundation have been determined by the actions and ideologies of the various major bull-queers in our nation's history. If we want to know the future, we must know the past. It is in the spirit of discovery and freedom that I embark upon a deep-dive investigation into American history and the role of bull-queers in that history. When completed, my work will be a complete reimagining of American history from the ground up, and it will prove in an objective fashion that America must elect Donald J. Trump as president in 2024 in order for the nation to avoid entering decline and suffering a fall. Let us begin by taking the bull by the horns and defining the important question of what a bull-queer is. A bull-queer, by definition, is a domineering homosexual who uses the threat of violence or some other kind of force in order to compel obedience from an individual or collective of subservient homosexuals. This group of subservient homosexuals is a queer cartel, and a bull-queer's highest expression is to become the leader of a large queer cartel. Bull-queers often do recruit members through force, although engaging in consensual activities can be used as a way to snare followers as well if the bull-queer employs blackmail. Bull-queers found queer cartels in many walks of life. In some American cities, there are bull-queers running any number of local or regional industries. Furthermore, many of the best-known local or regional political dynasties originated with a bull-queer, who was able to pass on his queer cartel without the homosexual aspects to his heterosexually generated offspring. Even among the working class, bull-queers sometimes emerge as leaders and people of great influence. Most union leaders, perhaps around 75% of them, have been bull-queers who built up their following at work and then parlayed their potential for violence and knowledge into positions of great power. The best-known sub-variety of bull-queers are to be found in prison. Bull-queers in prison establish their dominance over their cell-mates and others through sexual acts or through using prison politics to maneuver them into uncomfortable spots. However, bull-queering has also been a major factor on the state, national, and international stages. It turns out that bigger the institution, the bigger the bull-queer and the bigger the queer cartel. It is possible that bull-queers exist mostly due to the nature. However, the consequence of bull-queers and their cartels is that they control so much of society, and this impinges on the sovereignty of the rest of us. There are a number of questions about bull-queers that I will seek to answer in my book, The Bull-Queer Theory of American History. First, how did it come to be the case that American society came to be so defined by bull-queers? Second, what has it meant in the past and what does it mean in the present to be dominated by bull-queers? Finally, what is the path forward now that we know that our political system is almost completely dominated by bull-queers? It is my deepest hope that the bull-queer theory of American history will forever revolutionize the way that we talk about history. Once completed, this will be the first and only book to combine a deep knowledge of history in the traditional sense with the revelations of Q and using the evidence of America's secret archives.